uh, seeing some videos about cracks in the earth, and this is really kind of messing me up in a way because, and also rivers drying up. These are signs, and it's also saying there's supposedly four angels locked under, I think, the Nile and the Euphrates. Okay, so I'd imagine if they're locked under there, wouldn't couldn't there be angels locked in South America too, and they're demon gods of the past that are forgotten? Uh, you know what I'm saying? The Indians believe that the spirits of the water were evil in nature. That's where the great, and you got like Neptune, Hades, and these type of figures. I mean, if you look at the water is a form of the underworld because you're under this, the water where you can't breathe. So there's a lot of people drowned, man, and drowned in freezing waters, fell through the ice. So the Indians really, a lot of storms. You can look at the Edmund Fitzgerald situation up in the Lake Superior. So, and if you also look at the Mackinac Straits and all that, dude, there's huge bodies of water all. There's all kinds of stories of crazy fishes and stuff. Like Hiawatha also, it was said in the book that he was swallowed by a fish. You know what I'm saying? And then so the animals basically helped. He was in the fish till it died, and the animals helped him claw his way out, according to that legend. You know what I'm saying? That story, which is kind of crazy. People aren't aware of that. You got to think of the canoemen of these Great Lakes in the past. But anyway, there's spirits in these things everywhere, and that goes with archons, jinn. These are already out, or at least they can telepathically communicate with people. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly, according to some traditions and ancient writings and shit. But also, I've been listening to this second Ezra book, and there's a lot of crazy descriptions in it, dude. And I also gave Enoch another listen. And there's like compartments in the earth basically that are housing things and people and stuff, like supposedly. So when these things crack open, in a way, you can think of there's also that lore of evil can't pass the moving water. So if this river dries up, then these angels can be released now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, what is this doing to the ley line grid when the natural ecosystems start to fail? You know what I'm saying? Does the energy reverse into this negative? Just set it there. Where? Wherever. Uh, yeah, man. And more crazy stuff. The stuff in the sky, all these events, I've been capturing them. And dude, there is sometimes it looks like evil faces in the sky, in the clouds. And then I've even caught these beams. Are these beams, these waves, are those demons invisibly destroying things that you're not seeing in the wave? Like if you watch 9/11, if they did hit that with the ray beam, and you watch the demonic thing fly out of the tower as it's falling down, that would explain some of these things I'm seeing in the sky. And I got photos of them. It also ties into Blue Beam, false flag messiahs, like they try to do to Cuba. Then you can look at the Fatima incident over in like 1929. These kids had a vision of the Virgin Mary in the sky. You know what I'm saying? It adds new new substance to these old legends. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, they got these fake projector beams, but according to prophecy, there's angels about to be released, and I mean, I'm not sure what exactly that means. You know what I'm saying? But it's not good. Revelations 9:11, the angel released from the bottomless pit. That's probably CERN, but there's other angels, man, that are locked under the rivers. Then there's also an angel under the pyramids, supposedly. So what if you smash the pyramids? Does that mean this thing can climb out of the sand and reconstitute a body like that movie Scorpion King and those other Mummy, Rosicrucian type of movies? You know what I'm saying? It's a trip, but I mean, Yeah, Revelations 9:11, the angel from the bottomless pit. That thing flying out of the towers as it was hit with the ray beam, exploded, imploded. I mean, that was a really orchestrated event right there, dude. I mean, there was a lot of people involved, a lot of cover ups. It was concealing all the black budget project money that they just stole. Where that like 5 trillion or whatever was lost. They all those dudes that were involved in the cover up just split the money, and that's the motive for them never ever letting the public know the truth. But it's even deeper than that. That old Kali looking shit where they're projecting that, and that's the destroyer demon. You know what I'm saying? And in Ezra also it does say that, look, like the earth has been getting weaker through the generations, and it's like when a woman's